Hello and welcome back to YCS Melbourne 2018. We are here in the top 16.
Yeah, narrowing it right down.
Yep, so...
One step closer to our winner.
Yep, to find out who the champion will be. There's one kind of super interesting deck that seems to be left in our top. But let's take a look how they got here and how our deck breakdown looked right at the start. Okay, so here's the top 32 meta breakdown. So here's the people who were left last round. We have 22 Spirals, 6 Trickstars, 2 ABCs, 1 Dinosaur, and 1 Pendulum Magician.
Very interesting seeing only the 1 Pendulum Magician make it through to the top 32.
Yeah. So as expected, we have quite a lot of Spiral in our top 32 breakdown. Trickstars, as we were expecting, to be in kind of
that's
second
kind of
place.
top 2 we thought.
Yep. And then we have ABCs, which is much higher than what we thought.
Yeah.
We thought that we were going to see Pendulum Magician in that 3rd place spot, but alas, we have ABCs. Then the one kind of completely rogue one is
Dinosaurs making it through, coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, which in fact is our feature match for this round.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the bracket as it stands now. So take a quick snapshot, have a look, see if any of your friends are on there, if any of you are wondering. And yeah, so if you avert your eyes over to the top right-hand corner of this bracket, you can see that we have Matthew Casiero versus Ian Carroll, who's playing Dinos. So yeah, as you can see,
it appears ABC and the Pendulum Magician both eliminated in the last round.
Yeah,
if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, so the only kind of rogue-ish decks that we have left.
Ian Carroll and his Dino deck.
Yeah, it's the Dinos. And unfortunately, we're going to have the other Trickstar taken out as well. So yeah, a lot more Spiral mirrors to come. But let's see if we can keep the dream alive for Ian Carroll in this YCS. He's playing his Dino deck. Let's see if he's going to be able to take it through to the top 8. Let's move on over to the table. Here we go. So we have Ian Carroll, so True King Dinosaurs, versus Matthew Casiero, our former Worlds competitor, donning his Worlds competitor shirt there. If I went to Worlds, I would absolutely wear it everywhere.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Because if anything, when you sit down in front of someone and they're wearing a Worlds jersey, that's terrifying.
Playing the mind games before the game even starts.
Exactly. So come straight out with it. Light stage.
We got a shot of our competitors' hands at the moment.
Let's take a look. So,
just
oh dear.
Ian Carroll has a Terraforming Dinosaur. I'm not sure what else he had.
I actually think that, no.
Is that all 3? The True King? Or is that 2 different ones?
Sorry, I'm a little held up on Matthew Casiero's hand. I think he may have OTK here. No, not enough. He needs one more Ligris. Yeah. Okay. Whew, I thought he had the OTK there. That's amazing. That would be amazing.
Still, this is a lot of damage that's going to go on board next turn.
Absolutely is.
The reincarnation set.
Yeah. So we have terraforming. We have, I think he's opened all 3 of his True Kings that I can never pronounce. Oh no, he's playing 2 different ones. He's playing Ag Imazud and Barastos. The fire one and the dark one, I think?
Water.
Water. My bad.
He is playing the Mare in the deck.
Yep.
So that is his water target. And Megalo Smash X also water, I believe.
Yep. This is going to be quite a lot of damage.
Getting punished for playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, Matthew Casiero here, absolutely fell for the fact that his opponent had evenly matched, and he doesn't actually play evenly matched at all in the main deck.
In fact, 0 traps in the main deck for Ian Carroll and his Dinos.
Yeah, obviously that's hard to tell when you're playing against Dinos. Oh wow, he's got Fossil Dig. He's going to just be able to play Fossil Dig and recover all of his hand. Recover all of his hand from previous. Wow. Upstart Goblin now reads you lose 800 life points and your opponent gains 1,000 for one card. Just because of the game state right now.
Wow. Trickstar is punishing you just for trying to play the game. That's what we've seen this weekend with these matchups.
Yeah, and the Dinosaur deck is not... It's costing him 800 life points to play any of those cards.
Every time. Not a fun day, that is for sure. So we're seeing Agni Mazud, how are we pronounce
Agni Mazud, yeah.
Agni Mazud coming to the board. Sending a miscellaneous Saurus.
Yeah. So, chaining the reincarnation to the True King.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he's going to take another big chunk of damage.
But we'll get to summon his Giant Rex, so there is some good game from that. But
he's on 1,200 life points though.
Yeah, that's not the good part.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot of life points.
Certainly not.
Wow, this is the first time we had a lot of Trickstars during day one, and
I think this is the most explosive we've seen them on a first turn play.
Absolutely. What a time. What a time to be alive.
Matthew's showing why he is a world caliber player.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is just worked out for him here. He opened the double Lycaris.
We actually got to have a look at his deck too on our deck profile, which our viewers may have seen on our.
That was on. That was on just before this round, actually.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
I think our judges here are just looking to figure out exactly how the effect's working. Yeah, that's right. He still has to resolve the destruction, even though the monster wasn't summoned, so he's losing even more cards. I think that's
certainly not good to
by the sounds of it, that's how it's being ruled here. Wow, that's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. And now the Giant Rex hits the board. Big play for Matthew right there.
Yeah, and now his opponent has two cards remaining.
He's got the diagram.
Yeah, he does have fossil dig. I'm gonna be, well, actually, he's on 400 life points now.
If he does anything else, that's game.
Yeah, I feel like
down to 400.
I feel like Ian's gonna need some serious storm access right now. Otherwise, he's not gonna be able to.
He's gonna need to attack over these dancing girls and just hope at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what could possibly happen now. He's on 400 attack, 400 hit points.
Overlay. With what, I wonder? He's looking at the Baguska? No.
There's a Dolka instead?
The Dolka instead. I mean, now when he draws for turn.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, so yeah, freeze the
freeze
backrow. Freeze the backrow. He just goes Canadia and then gets the reincarnation, passes, and then flips it over, and that's actually just ending will do it also, because he would lose to the burn damage in draw phase. Wow.
Matthew just
that was swift.
Once, swiftly indeed. Just only a little over 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Possibly the quickest first round match we've seen.
Yeah, that is the quickest first match we've seen. Wow,
Trickstar showing why they are still in this top cut with the spiral.
Yeah, absolutely. That is phenomenal.
Now it's a matter of seeing what Ian wants to do now going into game 2. Weighing up his options in his side deck. His side deck is consisting of 3 evenly matched, 3 Magical Spring, 3 Mariamne, the True Draco Phoenix.
Yeah, Mariamne.
1 Oxygeddon, 3 Psy-Frame Epsilon, and 2 Twin Twisters. He has a few interesting techs in his deck that I haven't seen in a few other ones with the Mare in the main deck as well.
Yeah, well, it's a Dino deck. It's, you know, there's a number of players who played Dino and they know how Dino works. that's them.
I think that's what's taken Ian Carroll this far. He knows how his deck works. He knows what it does, but unfortunately, in that game 1, he didn't get to showcase what brought him to this top 16.
Yeah. Well, let's see. He may be able to recover here. So,
so this appears to be Matthew, who's taking out the evenly matches.
Yeah, Matthew's taking out Drawn Lot Bird, evenly matches Cosmic Cyclones, putting in stuff to go second. So, Dinosaur, Forbidden Chalice, I think that is. Yeah, it's been Forbidden Chalice, and Decro.
There we are.
And on the other end, Ian is taking, I think, out.
Yeah, so
out
taking
the Ghost
out
Reapers,
the Ghost Reapers and the Max C.
putting in the Mariamne and the Oxygeddon.
There we go.
Okay. Sorry guys, I can't remember what Oxygeddon does.
Me either. Let's have a quick peek and find out, I think.
Let's try and figure this out together. If this card is destroyed by battle with a Pyro monster and sent to the graveyard, each player takes 800 damage. I'm guessing just because it's level 4 Dinosaur?
Perhaps.
Yeah, if any of our
It was
viewers...
battle or card effect would have been very good.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, because you destroy it and then damage comes in.
It'll be streaking,
Yeah.
but unfortunately.
If any of our professional Dino players out there can tell us.
Tell us on Twitch.
Yeah. What's with Oxygeddon?
Alrighty, so Ian has terraforming for his diagram, has played it.
Matthew Cassiero
Destroying
opened
the
Drawn Lot
baby
Bird.
from hand.
Matthew Cassiero opened Drawn Lot Bird and didn't play it on terraforming. That seems very
Is
confusing.
he
to
maybe
me.
setting up for next turn? If we can get to the reincarnation play?
Yeah, maybe he's going for that combo. The thing is though, Dinos usually just play everything all at once.
And if we
so-
see Calamities on the field, it's going to shut down the Cantina play.
Yeah.
Cantina. We do have a Trishler in the extra deck, which I know you're a fan of.
Oh. So Miami now, I'm just gonna have a quick look. So these were in the side deck. Yeah, there seems to be quite good consistency. Banish cards from the opponent's deck.
Hydrogeddon is a win too, isn't it?
Oxygeddon, yeah.
Oxygeddon. So that's probably why he's put that in as a target for the Mariamne.
Yeah, it may be. I'm confused. Anyway, as I say,
Maybe I'll find out from him.
Dino's doing Dino things. Well, if he wins, we can certainly interview him and figure out. It'd been great to get a deck profile with him, but
Certainly.
alas, he was not here on Friday. Yeah, so he does. So Matthew does have Droll Reincarnation ready to go, but
Adding the Miscellaneousaurus to hand.
so Ian's gonna have a big board presence.
To grave, sorry. Summoning another baby to the field.
Yeah. So, multiple effects of Miscellaneousaurus here, according to our judges.
Giant Rex making another appearance.
as meme.
There it is.
Let's bring that up and read out the effect of meme for our viewers at home who've not seen that. It's a seahorse, which is awesome. Who doesn't like seahorses? So, cannot be special summoned except by the effect of a worm type monster. During your main phase, you can reduce this card's level by 1, and if you do, special summon one mini meme token. Okay.
Mini meme token.
Mini meme token. And you can only use this effect of meme thrice per turn.
One of 2 cards in existence, I believe, has the word thrice in the card text.
Is it? I actually can't remember.
The other one being... Well, I looked it up yesterday, actually. Someone mentioned this to me.
Yeah, thrice per turn.
Yeah.
Having a quick read of meme. Yeah, so he gets Ghost Ogre anyway.
The other card saying thrice is Coach King Giant Trainer.
Yeah, I used to play that in my Magical Explosion
There we
deck.
go. Oh, there you go. So twice as thrice.
Yeah. 6 times. There's
He's having a bit of trouble shuffling his cards around.
I think that's Megalo Smasher X.
Yep.
Smash this Megalo.
Yeah.
Good job that Matthew isn't playing Mermail. Otherwise he'd be really disappointed.
I think, yeah, and here comes, so we're going to see calamities here, but nothing else in after this. So
yeah,
we saw this earlier with nothing to recover off it.
After all that, just a single monster on the field. Don't get me wrong, it's a good monster.
It's a good monster.
Okay.
It's like, no, you can't play for 2 turns.
Yeah.
Matthew does have the Scapegoat, which he can easily hide behind with the True King on board. Until it's ran out of its ability.
Yeah.
He is going to summon and activate Candina. Yeah, and there is reincarnation number 1. I mean, Ian's done what Matthew, I think, saved that troll to do anyway, which was empty his hand.
Yeah.
Do we know why he chose not to activate Calamity's effect there?
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
Get some word from our judges maybe and find out why exactly.
Yeah.
Because he got the reincarnation because of the Candina let through, and obviously he knows what it does.
Yeah, I think Ian here is actually a little bit nervous about being in the feature match area because we've been told by judges there's a few missed timings and things like that that's been going on.
We have seen that there is a bit of pressure being in this feature match with the world watching,
and with a world championship competitor sat in front of you. That's pretty scary as well.
And there's a Scapegoat we mentioned.
Yeah, I don't know what those tokens are, but they look cool. We're just discussing exactly when Scapegoat's getting resolved here.
Giving him the opportunity, so there we go.
Yeah.
Maybe he waited for Matthew to enter his main phase last time, that might have been why.
Yeah, possibly. And that obviously causes there to be an open game state, which means that the turn player has the first action.
Matthew has drawn another Scapegoat.
So he's definitely not losing a few turns.
No, I don't think so.
Back in my day, that's what we used Scapegoat for. Not dying and Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Not for this linked play shenanigans that everyone seems to be doing these days.
Nope.
And here comes Borrowload.
Yeah, I made this. That's exactly what Matthew Cassiero was about to say when he steals that True King of Calamities.
Very big play for Matthew here. So it did not happen there.
Yeah, so True King of all Calamities was active. But I don't know why, because isn't it a specific attribute?
All become the attribute after the activation of the effect. So whatever he summons will become that attribute and negated.
Yeah, that seems odd, because obviously, but that only applies to the monsters that are on the field right now, not the future monsters.
See if we can get some word from our judges on that one, maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
But I do believe it has been ruled that it's monsters that come out for the duration of the turn as well.
Oh, was it? I might just be completely wrong.
In here, I believe. Yes, he's adding off his diagram, I believe.
So Ian here, what do you think he's looking to do to try and kind of recover here? Because this borrow is going to cause him problems. What do you think he's going to be able to do?
As soon as that Calamities loses its effect, it's going to be a massive issue for Ian. It's just a big monster that Matthew can take with that Borrelo Dragon.
Matthew
can at least clear that Candina this turn, but after that...
Yeah, doesn't Matthew have a Lycoris in hand though? He might be able to
Is
get
he
that
able
kind of-
to use its effect under Calamities?
No, I don't think so. I just didn't. I didn't realize that he'd already used that this turn.
Yeah, he's used it for his turn, so as it becomes Matthew's turn, that Calamities
Yeah, that's something that becomes
is just a big bad monster with no effect essentially.
much less effective.
Matthew does have another scapegoat set as well, so we could see that coming out to use next turn perhaps.
Ian does play multiples of these True Kings, so he might be able to get the second one out here.
Use 3 of each.
I mean, the all Calamities.
Ah, yes, sorry, he is, yes, indeed playing 2 of them in his extra deck. And 3 of each of the True Kings in his main as well. Playing a couple of other 9s in his extra deck too with Trishula, one of Luke's favourite cards.
Absolutely. Not playing Enderbladder though.
I don't think with what he has left that he can get to that Trish.
No.
Surely not. Has got the Borrelo Dragon out of the way though. And here, yep, this would be our second Calamity. There we go.
Yeah. So
He's able to get to it.
still, it's a lot of monsters to try and attack through.
Yeah, and then, yep, we'll say goodbye to the Candina. Matthew left with 4 tokens.
Yep.
So he has got himself a nice little wall though for the next few turns, depending on what Ian draws. In his standby phase has activated the Calamities again. I think learning from his first mistake there, making sure he doesn't miss the timing on that one. Matthew with a quick check of Ian's graveyard.
Yeah, there's the light stage. That's going to help. Matthew continue to be able to kind of grind out this True King.
Does have a Candina in hand, I believe, so it might be. Oh, is it a Lycoris?
No, I can't remember. I think it's some hand trap, some random hand trap. Keeps flipping it over and then I can't see it.
won't see it himself, but won't show us. So he adds it like us.
Likely to be Candino. We've already seen one scapegoat, so that's unlikely for him to be able to do much with that second scapegoat.
He does still, I believe, have options for these link monsters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Firewall.
And what's the attack points of Calamities?
It's 3,000, isn't it?
Yeah, 3,000 attack and 3,000 defense.
Yeah. So Firewall's gonna help with that.
Yeah.
This is it. So it looks like Matthew Cassiero here has really been able to take control of this game again.
In one card in hand is his diagram.
Yeah.
Does he have much left in deck to search for?
Yeah,
He's
gone
burned through a lot of resources.
Yeah, almost all of his resources. He plays a lot of True Kings, but they're all used up.
Yeah. Looks like his Calamities is back in the extra deck from Firewall, but I don't think he has a way of getting to it.
Yeah, I think the nerves just absolutely has got to Ian here in this matchup.
Matthew's shirt paying off.
Yes, the shirt did it.
Yep, and Ian extends a handshake knowing that there's nothing
It's
more
inevitable.
he can do at that point.
Yeah. So Matthew Cassiero, our world's competitor, taking it to top 8.
Another 2-0 in the top cut.
Yeah, wow, we're getting a lot of 2-0s here. So
and taking down a second place in the Swiss as well.
Yeah, we almost certainly have a time for an interview, but let's talk a little bit about that match in our post-match discussion. And we're back here, so wow. What a
Trickstars shown by
yeah.
I think good.
So I remember, so we saw Dino in round 8, was it? Round 8 or 7?
Yeah, round 8, our last one from yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal, just
2-0.
Real absolute destruction, and this is a different build to the one that we saw, but
using a lot more of the True Kings.
Yeah, I was expecting to see something similar or even better, but I feel like Ian really struggled through there. He was able to get True King of all Calamities out, but
multiple times.
Yeah, didn't seem to affect
the
Matthew
same issue
Cassiero.
yesterday. Nothing to capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Ian in that one. So.
Yeah. So at the start of this round, this is what the deck breakdown looked like. That Dino is now obviously gone. We know that now.
We know at least one Trickstar is going through to the next round.
Yeah, absolutely. So still heavily Spiral favoured here.
Yeah.
I wonder what the breakdown between the going first and going second builds are in there.
That would be interesting to look at.
Yeah. But anyway, let's wrap it up here for now. We're gonna go grab Matthew Cassiero and have an interview. So we'll be right back.
We are coming to you live from YCS Melbourne 2018. We've just had our second match of our top 32 cut here in the finals, and we have our winner, Matthew here, who, with a very, very good performance with his Trickstar deck, taking down the Dinos, the Dino player who finished actually second in our Swiss round. So a big matchup for you and a big win. Tell us about it.
I didn't know what to expect. I heard he was doing really good. And I sort of had a bit of an idea what I thought he was playing, but I think I had really good that game actually, I reckon.
Yeah, awesome. We saw you earlier in the week in our deck profile showing us on the pre-registration day, and obviously your deck has been great for you so far.
It's doing well. I had a lot of people come up to me afterwards, like, I know what you're playing now, and I'm like, that's fine.
You know what's going to be.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it has been performing really well. I'm very happy with it.
Awesome. So how do you think you're going from here on out? You're going to probably facing a big field of spirals.
You don't just stop in the top 8, man. You're here now, just foot on the pedal and away you go.
Showing everyone why you're a world champion performer.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
So
that's
awesome. Well, thank you very much for stopping by,
Right,
and best
nice.
of luck, and hopefully we'll
Cheers.
see you again in the finals.
Thank you very much. We'll be here.
We'll be back soon with more coverage from YCS Melbourne 2018. We'll see you soon.